Hello and welcome to the Cooking for Kids program at Healesville Library. I'm Sharni and today we're going to make chicken and sweet corn soup. I'd like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land, the Wurundjeri people, and pay my respects to their elders past, present and emerging. So now, let's go to Asia. Okay, so chicken and sweet corn soup. I'll give you a rundown of how we're going to create the soup. There's kind of 3 to 4 stages. The first stage is going to be to add these ingredients to the chicken stock. So we have some sunflower oil, but you can use sesame oil as well if you have it. We have soy sauce, sushi seasoning, which is rice vinegar. So you can use any rice vinegar or rice wine that you have. A tin of creamed corn, some frozen corn kernels, and some grated ginger. So these are the first things that are going to go in with the chicken stock, and they're going to get boiled for about 2-3 minutes. Once that's happened, we're going to make up a mixture of corn flour and water outside of the soup. So we do that first, mix the corn flour and water together, and then we add that into the soup as well. We're going to use 1.5 teaspoons of corn flour with 1/4 of a cup of water. The next step we'll do is to add the cooked and shredded chicken and most of the spring onions. We're going to save a little bit to garnish on top. And then the final thing we're going to do is slowly drizzle in these egg whites. They're lightly beaten egg whites. And what's going to happen when the egg white hits the hot water is it's going to create ribbons. So that's going to look pretty cool in our soup. Now I've just put all the corn and the ginger in, and while I'm putting the other ingredients in, I want to share a fun fact with you about corn and about when corn was introduced to China. So that happened in 1511, which, if you do the maths, you'd go 2020 minus 1511, and you get 509 years ago. So that means that this chicken and sweet corn soup could be made in China for the last 500 years maybe. There goes the soy. Great, so there's all of the ingredients for step 1. I'm just going to give it a bit of a stir. I'm going to turn the heat up, pop the lid on, and let it boil for 2 to 3 minutes. So it's been on the boil and it's ready to add the corn flour and water mixture, which I've just mixed up in this bowl. It's not lumpy and it's ready to go in. Just mix that in. And for the next step, I'm going to add the chicken. And most of the spring onions. So I'm just going to save some for the garnish. Put the rest in. Oh, that's looking nice. Give it a little stir. And the final step for the cooking is the beaten egg whites, and we're going to just drizzle them in so that they make little ribbons in the soup. Oh, look at that! They're white. Woo. Last little bit. Now, time to serve it up. I'm going to find some of the pieces of chicken that have sunk to the bottom. Pop that into the bowl. And the bits of corn and the spring onions, all the lovely chicken stock. And of course, some of these pretty little egg ribbons on top. Lovely. Now I get my garnish. There you have it. Thanks for watching our show today. I hope you're inspired to cook some Asian flavoured foods. You can jump onto our website and search our catalogue for some amazing Asian cookbooks, just like this one. Excellent, I'll see you next time.